Wow, that was super interesting. Greetings, geeks, girls. It is me. I am back for Titans yet again. I'm going to you later than I would hope, but today has been a day. Just a long day. Anywho, let's actually get into what we're supposed to be talking about today, which is Titans Season 2, Episode, I believe, 6. Superboy. Whew. Now, spoiler alert, if you guys haven't seen the episode, go watch it, then come back and tell me what you think in the comments down below. This episode was all about Superboy. Like, we pick up right where we last left off with him in the end credit scene for last season. He puts on a guard's uniform that says Connor, so he's like, okay, that's my name. And him and Crypto leave. Cadmus is like, oh crap, what are we gonna do? In case we had any doubts, they confirm that he's half Lex Luthor, and that Lex is not happy. He sends in his Mercy. The lead scientist in charge is Eve, not Tessmacher, Eve Watson. She is the lead scientist in charge of things, so she goes in the field with them when they're going to get Connor. Now, an interesting, I believe, addition to Connor in this world is that he's slowly but surely getting the memories and knowledge of both fathers. So Lex and Clark, when trying to figure out where to go, I mean, there is a hilarious scene where he stops a woman being robbed and he's like, can I have your money? And she thinks that he's robbing her, so she gives it to her. And that's how he purchases his infamous shirt, which was really funny. But after all that, he starts getting these memories and he wants to go home. But you see, here's the thing. He's mixing things in his head. So he mixes the farm he mixes the two different farms in his head and feels the warmth and comfort of home that Clark had on the Kent farm, but he ends up landing at the Luthor farm, where we get to see his father, Lex's father. And at first, Connor is mad at the dude because he has memories of him beating Lex. But in the end, he realizes that he's an old, frail man who's going to probably die very soon. So he fights his urges to get revenge on him. They even have a little fight where it's revealed that, at least in this version, according to his father, Lex just didn't have any moral compass at all. And based on what we see later, it's true. It seems like it's true. But also in the same vein, he also wanted approval from his father. So, yeah, complex emotions, especially for someone who's only like 3 days old at this time. But anyway, so Cadmus comes in, the agents, and Of course, they're high-octane D-bags. They hurt the old man for no reason, for just talking back to them. And they even try to stalk, pistol whip. They try to pistol whip Connor. And Connor's like, nope. So he fights back and they legit confirms, kills all of them. But then he gets to talking with Eve afterwards. And she's like, screw this. I'm taking you. And they go on the run together. They talk a while, and she's like, you talk about home and wanting to meet Lex. You need to meet the real Lex. So she takes him to the first place where he was experimented on and born. Where there are a lot of other failed clones. It gets intense. And there is even a good moment between him and Eve where he's like, I'm a monster. And she's like, I was wondering, why did you kill the people at Cadmus? And we find out that he did it because they were torturing Crypto. And he heard Crypto's yells, and that's what woke him up. And his Clark instincts kicked in. At the house, he killed the Cadmus agents because they were hurting the old man. Because of his Superman instincts. So, that's really cool. She's like, you're not a monster, you're human. Then she gives him some bad advice about staying down and don't being a hero and all that jazz, but this is Titans. Of course, each member is going to be told not to be a hero. It's like a rite of passage. I mean, what is it but Connor is only the second person to join the Titans, because he will join, who actually is wearing a costume. Or at least Connor's equivalent of a costume. But it's better than the rest of the team, except for Jason. Which, speaking of, Eve stays behind. They don't kill her. They don't show us her getting killed, so hopefully that means that she isn't killed, because I liked her, and I hope we get to see her again. But they do go after Connor, and now with kryptonite bullets. Connor is on the run with Crypto, keeping their heads down. There's even this homeless guy getting beat by, I think, another homeless guy. Crypto wants to get involved, but Connor's like, no. But then Connor sees something. Well, first of all, he sees scaffolding, a certain scaffolding, familiar scaffolding, hit the ground. Then he looks up, and he sees Jason dangling. And he can't help it, but his super instincts kick in. And he doesn't fly, but he does like Venom-esque leaps to where he can finally catch Jason and then fall backwards with Jason on top of him. Phrasing. And then Mercy shoots him 2 kryptonite bullets, 2 or 3. And so he's kind of slowly dying. Jason's like, who the hell are you? Why'd you save me? Then about this time, Dick and the other Titans come and they're like, who the hell is this? Jason's like, I have no clue, but he saved me? And then Mercy is in background and she sees this and she's like, it's too high profile now. We're gonna go away, but not without our spoils. They fucking took Crypto. Good boy. Oh, super good boy. Those fiends. I mean, I get it because he kind of was Connor's moral compass. Also, they say that that animals and babies are the most unruly thing to have on set, so anytime that a set can avoid having them, they will. That's why when you have babies, they're usually played by twins. Case in point, Mary-Kate and Ashley on Full House. And Dylan and Cole on Friends. But that's the episode. Sorry, like I said, I'm tired. So I'm going to end it there saying thank you guys for watching. Next time you see me will be for Batwoman. Let's wait and see how this freshman show is going to handle its second episode. But that's it for now. Till next time. And beyond.